Joining me now is Democratic Congressman Adam Smith of Washington. He's the ranking member of the House Armed Services Committee. Congressman, thank you for being here. As we mentioned at the top, Secretary Hegseth has announced this new Operation Southern Spear. Have you been briefed on this yet? And what's your understanding of what this mission is compared to anything else the DoD was already doing in that region?
Yeah, it's really not clear. It sounds like what Secretary Hegseth announced is what's been going on for a couple of months now and what was first planned, I guess, or launched back in July. So it's very unclear whether or not what he's saying is anything new. He certainly does lay out all of the assets that we have moved to the region, but he didn't clearly explain how that mission differs from what they've been doing since, I guess, mid-September now in terms of the boat strikes. So we need greater clarity from DoD on what is this mission, and crucially, something we haven't yet at any part of it is what is it trying to accomplish exactly?
Well, and I think the other question is, are these strikes even legal? The Pentagon says it's carried out 20 strikes so far. They've killed 79 people. Do you believe what the Pentagon has been doing so far is legal?
I have not seen evidence that says that it is. Based on what I've seen, I still think these strikes are illegal, and it's creating major problems for the U.S. I mean, we've seen the story that the United Kingdom has stopped sharing intel with us on drug traffickers in Latin America because they have concluded that it is illegal. It is unprecedented that one of our Five Eyes partners would bail out on us like that. So the legality of these strikes is in serious question. But again, beyond the legality, I know we want to try to reduce the drug trade in the United States of America. How blowing up some boats in the Caribbean with cocaine on them, it's not been clear to us how long is this going to take? Is it really going to be effective? So you've got both the problem that it seems to be illegal and the other problem that it doesn't necessarily seem to be effective at accomplishing what it claims to want to accomplish.
So far, Congressman, I've heard a not sure and a no evidence, which makes me wonder about the idea that, we reported a month ago that the Pentagon is instructing personnel they have to get approval before they can communicate with lawmakers like you. Do you feel like you're getting the most up-to-date intelligence? Can you do your job overseeing the Department of Defense with the information you're getting?
No, they are not providing us sufficient information. To begin with, they didn't provide us any information for about a month and a half. And then 2 weeks ago now, I think we had a brief from Secretary Rubio, Secretary Hegseth, and the top lawyer at the Justice Department on this that attempted to lay out that explanation, at least the legal justification for it. I don't buy it. I don't agree with the legal analysis that they used. But crucially, they also did not provide us the intel. Either on the DoD side, we have jurisdiction, obviously, over the Defense Intelligence Agency and some of that. But on the intel side, the Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence in the House and the Senate, they have not been given the details on what is the intelligence that led you to believe that these boats were part of this larger operation. So there's been no brief for the intel committees, and that's really the crucial information. They sort of gave us their conclusions. Here's who we believe these people are and what they're doing. They didn't show their work, if you will. What's the connection? And this is different. I mean, back, and we're still doing this, but in the global war on terror, when we were targeting people in Iraq and Afghanistan and Somalia, I routinely got very detailed briefs on who these organizations are, who the key players were, and why Department of Defense felt that these were key players to target. That level of intel has still not been made available to the relevant committees in Congress, or frankly, the argument hasn't been made publicly either.
Are you hearing concern from your Republican colleagues about this? I mean, on the accountability side, I know how difficult it is for you as a Democrat to do much of anything to hold the administration accountable in the House minority. What sense are you getting from Republicans about any desire for more accountability or even just more information here?
More information, absolutely. And I've seen been bipartisan concern. We did have a classified brief about 3 weeks ago now on the Armed Services Committee where they brought in the operators. They didn't sort of give us the legal justification or the intel, but they sort of walked us through here's what we're doing and how we're doing it. There were a lot of Republicans on that committee who were upset about the lack of transparency. Senator Cotton was very aggressive in his questioning of a witness, I think this week, on that same issue. So to the extent that Republicans in Congress are aware of the fact that Congress should exist. And given that Mike Johnson just dissolved us for like 8 weeks and didn't do anything, I'm happy there's at least a couple of Republicans who don't want to turn everything over to a totalitarian executive branch. But they're not doing anything substantively about it. They're not demanding these witnesses come in, calling hearings, subpoenaing them. There's things the majority can do if they feel like they're being stonewalled. So I have heard some rhetoric. I've heard some complaints from Republicans being completely sidelined on this, but following it up with forcing mechanisms to get the executive branch to change, that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, this feels like kind of a preserve all your documents moment for Democrats, because there's not much else you can do unless you take back control in the midterms. Based on what we do know publicly, I mean, the Pentagon has confirmed they sent all these assets to the region, including the USS Gerald Ford, the carrier group there. There are reports that senior military officials have presented President Trump with options for operations inside Venezuela, meaning strikes on land. I mean, based on what you do know, are there any kind of operations of that sort inside Venezuela that you would support?
Yeah, that's a big concern. First of all, one thing Democrats can do, and what I've done and others, we can speak out publicly and aggressively about it. Try to get more people in the public to put pressure on Republicans and on the administration. So there are things we can do. Yeah, you raised the big question here. So right now we are targeting boats with drugs on them in international waters. We have not hit the sovereign territory of another nation. So the two big escalations in this that could happen are, number one, you start hitting the sovereign territory, because the drug dealers will undoubtedly adjust. If they know these routes are now being targeted, the demand is still present in the U.S. They're going to find other ways. So does that take you to doing land strikes? And then second, does this bleed over into a regime change operation in Venezuela? The president has said publicly on a couple of occasions that both of those things are absolutely on the table and being considered. The administration, for the most part, Secretary Rubio, certainly during our briefing, denied that there was any plans to do that. But certainly from what the president has said, there is cause for concern that they might do, rather dramatic mission creep here.
That's interesting about Secretary Rubio, given his past history being very aggressive on Venezuela. Congressman, I've got less than a minute left. I want to ask you, the Trump administration's rebrand of the Department of Defense, we've been calling it DOD in this interview, to the Department of War. Officials tell NBC News it could cost as much as $2 billion with a B to complete that name change. It would require congressional action. Have you heard from Chairman Rogers if that's something he wants to take up? Do you think that will happen?
They have not pressed that issue. I think, well, first of all, the law says it's the Secretary of Defense. And right. You're talking about illegal action in Venezuela. The entire Department of Defense under Secretary Hegseth has acted like the law doesn't apply to them, which, of course, is what the Trump administration is doing. He's asking the Justice Department to specifically target Democrats. I mean, the entire Trump administration is purely partisan and not paying attention to the law. They're running around calling it him the Secretary of War and the Department of War. The law is clear. It is the Secretary of Defense. That law has not been changed. And so it is a violation of the law to do that. And certainly it's incredibly expensive, and all for the most petty of reasons. So, yeah, there is concern about it. We got a lot of issues. I haven't seen the Republicans in the House or the Senate raising this concern, but I will certainly bring it up.
All right, Congressman, we got to leave it there. Congressman Adam Smith, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate the chance.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.